Hi, I'm Kip Vincic, and we're at Big Apple Film Festival 2016. This is Tommy McGinnis. His short film played tonight. It's called
Trouble on High.
And sir, what was it like seeing the film up there tonight?
It was cool. It was really cool. This is my first entry into a film festival as a filmmaker. So to sit there, watch the film go from the little tiny screen to getting to the big screen to watching the audience, it was the best. It was best. It was great.
And what premiere status were you tonight?
This is the first showing of the film. It's a premiere.
So
it's actually
Tommy
a premiere.
McGinnis is a world premiere.
World premiere.
How nervous were you before the
Oh
theater?
yeah, I was getting nervous for a bit, and then the Q&A downstairs, I was a little nervous for that as well, because like now I have to show up and participate and tell everybody about the script that I wrote. My director unfortunately got stuck in traffic; he couldn't make it, so I had to wing it myself.
So you had to take full ownership for this thing you did, which is
and
awesome.
all I did was write the silly thing, but to see as a writer, to see the film go up and to see it finished is really it's a great experience.
It's kind of magical, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's an accomplishment that you can feel, and you don't feel it if you get it done. You don't know it until it happens. You know, it starts on a piece of paper and it becomes Trouble on High. You know, a movie at the Big Apple Film Festival. It's great. You know, it's really great.
So you've never made a film that went into a festival before?
Right. I acted in a film that played in Tribeca because I'm an actor as well, and I was in a film. I had a character role of professor in Reaching for the Moon that was in Tribeca about 2013.
So
I got to go to that festival.
A lot of people, they start becoming filmmakers right out of college.
Not me.
What does it feel like?
Not me. No, I had 2 careers before I got into the film industry, to be honest.
So what is that like, coming in and not being one of these, I'll say, with as much pep in your step, and coming in and making your first film?
Should I take that as an insult? Not as much pep in my step?
I don't have as much pep in my step. I mean, I thought it was pretty nice. But really, I mean, how did that feel, like just coming into this industry after having 2 careers first?
Yeah. Well, I wrote a book. You know, my delving into the art started in 2010 when I wrote a book. One of my careers was working with homeless people living in the New York City subway.
And that's really important work.
And it's good work. It was good stuff. Oh, thanks. Don't, please. Anyway, so I worked with a cop, and he and I collaborated on a book telling stories of my origin, which is like I was a homeless guy myself for a few years. So it tells a little bit of that origin, and then into my outreach work. And then him meeting the cops and working with police and trying to get people living underground in the subway tunnels, sleeping on trains all night. So it was good, you know. It was really meaningful work, and it was nice to be able to have someone to write down. And we told the story. We put the book out in 2010. That was my first real published work. You know?
So you've kind of ebbed and flowed your way into this industry. You took one step and then another step. And how did this step feel, and what got you there?
Well, I started with acting first, working on shows, working on film. You know, I actually just got into it as an extra for most of it, and then I auditioned for Reaching for the Moon. I got the part.
And then he was hooked.
And it's like that. I love this filmmaking. I love being paid to pretend. Really, they pay me for this? This is great. But also, I've always had a yen to write. I've always felt creative. So, and after the book, now I got a script for the book, and I figured the only way to learn how this industry works, so I could turn that book to a movie, is to come and work in the industry. I'm very good at hands-on stuff. You know, if you got a broken door, I can fix it. If you give me my hands and the tools, I can fix a door. If I want to learn how to turn a book to a movie, I come into the industry and I work what I learned by working in the industry. Now I know what I need to do to turn my book to a movie. I got directors and people looking at my scripts now.
When you stepped up here, I had no idea we were going to go on this adventure with you. You are just blowing me away. My mind is blown. That's my word for 2016, Big Apple.